Now let's talk a little bit about the process of owning and buying a franchise. Let's talk a bit about the competitive advantage of working with Visa franchise. I do get this question a lot. We basically have all our materials available, and we're a very transparent company, like the franchisors, the names of the franchisors. You can technically do everything all by yourself. Where we tend to provide the most value, I'd say, is on the due diligence and cross checkings as well. Everyone looks great on paper, right? All franchisors, all companies, everybody's got great growth potentials, and they once they pay $2,000 to a marketing company, they'll have very fancy websites and whatever the case may be. But really and truly, we do dig deep and make sure that franchise is pretty legit, and they do have a great relationship with their franchisors. Sometimes what we do is that we get in touch with existing franchisees and have a conversation with them, and if these franchisees are those that we've helped before, we get you guys in touch and we say, look, here is Pedro that we helped back in 2017, and he's been running this franchise for the past 8 years. Why don't you want to talk to him? Because he was just like you, came to this country from overseas, bought the franchise and got the E-2 visa. Ask your questions. What's your relationship with the franchisor is like? What were some of the hardships that you had to go through? What was your recipe for success? To give you that kind of insight, I guess that's where Visa franchise adds the biggest value. But regarding the process, what
Yeah,
do you
I mean,
think
we start with
are
an
some
initial
of the
discovery solution call with Aladdin and myself or another colleague from our team. That's just learn more about you, see if there could be a mutual fit, and then
Hey, you want to come to the US, get the E-2 visa, L1, or straight out a green card? We've been doing this for the past 10 years, and we wrote a book. It's called Own Your American Dream. What is special about this book is that we went back and have spoken to 21 successful applicants who opened up their businesses here and who are continuing to live the American dream. Hear it from them, because they talk about their fears, their mental state, what went wrong, what went right. The entire blueprint is there. You could just buy the book right here. You can just read it and make up your mind. Continue your video.
if there's a mutual fit, we would then send the contract, make the first payment, fill out our questionnaire, and within 48 hours, schedule a call with the client solutions manager who's going to be holding your hand throughout the entire process. And then for the franchise study, we do quite a lot of volume. We're talking 15 plus cases every month. So we have great relationships with the franchisors. They treat our clients seriously. And when we check territories, they get back to us really fast. So we don't need too much time, less than a week, to see what are the best franchises available right now in your area, and then have a debrief call to review those options, start connecting you with franchisors. We arrange all those calls. We brief you on what questions to ask, what not to ask, and then support during the due diligence process, talking to existing franchisees, people that have already done this. How much money are they making? How long did it take them to make that much money? Would they have done it again? What do they like about the franchise brand? What do they not like about the franchise brand? And then we start working with the external filing and immigration attorney, preparing the visa paperwork. We do the company formation, tax ID, business bank account. So it's really a one-stop shop solution. And then you do the investment decision. We'll bring in a franchise attorney for you to review together the franchise disclosure document, any documents you're going to be signing, and then wrap up the business plan and the final document collection of the process, internal review, and then prepare the review for the immigration attorney to then file, wait for the consulate interview, and then get the business open and approved. And the consulate interview could take anywhere from a week to 3 months, depending where you're applying from. So, it's a pretty tight process. Could take 3 months, could take 8 months. It's really going to depend on you as well as the consulate you're applying from. There's some flexibility in terms of consulate processing.
All right, cool. Patrick, thank you very much for your insights. And guys, if you are interested in, finding your perfect franchise, and you could get in touch with us, and we will obviously, send you some surveys and try to understand you what would make the most sense, and we'll hopefully take it from there.